Okay, great
concepts?
question. Great question.
Because I know everybody's going towards mobile, right?
Mm-hmm,
And you can
mm-hmm.
be in a store somewhere and you can make a decision on your mobile phone, your smartphone, even while you're sitting in the competition store.
Sure.
And if you've got a good product and a good big buy button, you're more than likely able to win over that customer, even if you're in the competition store. Interesting. So tell us about that. That's
Sure.
really exciting.
Well, the trend has been growing, of course, and this year even more so. I would say even than last. It's almost you have to have a mobile or a responsive website. You've got to have a website that people can view on their mobile device and be able to, as you say, click the buy button, and it's big enough for them to actually read what it says. What I love about responsive is that a website that appears is large on a PC. Well, once you shrink that down to a mobile device, you can't read it. So a responsive theme.
Or it's too slow, right? Like it's
Well,
just
even if it's
huge.
slow, you can't read it because it completely shrinks
Oh,
down.
I guess, okay, yeah,
So
I
text
get
and
what you
everything
mean.
is small.
Right.
Whereas with a responsive theme, what happens is as your screen shrinks, your site actually shifts. It kind of changes.
Yeah.
And so the fonts and so forth still stay large enough for you to read.
Right.
But the graphics and various things that you've got on your site, like that buy now button,
Right.
they shift in location so that it's actually easy to read the site on a mobile phone. You don't have to be looking out on it on a PC in order to read it. And studies have shown that if your site isn't responsive or mobile friendly, if you don't have a site that's specifically designed either for mobile devices, and that's getting tougher because there are thousands of different types of devices between tablets and phones
I wanted
and
to ask
PCs.
you, this works with tablets as well, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so
yeah, that's the
smartphones,
beauty of
tablets.
it. That's the beauty of it because some of the mobile, if you have a mobile theme designed, how are you figuring out? How are you designing it? Are you designing it for? You can't really design it for every type of device that's out there unless
Pretty
it's
tough.
responsive. Unless it's responsive.
Yeah. Now, is there a program for that? You teach that, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but we use WordPress, and WordPress is a fabulous resource
love
for
WordPress.
any small business owner, and largely because what it allows them to do potentially is to learn to do some or all of the manage the content that's on their site. So if they want to make a change